How's it going, everybody? Ian back with another video, trying to get that light out of that shot. All right. So, a long time no see. It's been a few weeks since I made my last video. Haven't been reading too much. It's just been slow start to the year for reading. I've only read like 20. I think I read 20 books this so far this year. I know that's a lot for a lot of people, but to me, that's, I don't know, I'm slacking. I've got a goal set for 200 books this year, and I don't think I'm going to hit it. But it's just been pretty slow, slow going. So what's been going on? All right, so I finished two books. Steve Barry, The Venetian Betrayal. This is book 3 in the Cotton Malone series, which I thought I heard that Netflix was picking it up for a series, but oh well, I'll see when that happens. But overall, I gave this, I think, 2 to 3 stars. Wasn't as good as the first two books, but I will continue with this series. I don't have the next one. I can't remember what the next one's called even. The Charlemagne Pursuit is the next one. So I will be continuing on with that series. Then I finished up Of Blood and Fire by Ryan Cahill. Very good. I gave 4 stars. Just your typical, fantasy novel, chosen one who there hasn't been dragon riders in thousands of years, and they find one. And, to that kind of thing, where, the empire doesn't want the peasants, if you will, to have, that type of capabilities. And there's, a secret war that's happening and, stuff like that. Your typical stuff. A lot of people compare this to John Gwynne, and I totally agree. So definitely enjoyed this. And I have the second one. And the third one, I'd like to get it in paperback or, in this form, but apparently it's so big that it can only be on Kindle. So we'll see. I believe I have been following him for a little bit now. I think they are printing these, but we'll see when they get out. All right. I picked up. What am I currently actually here? What am I currently reading? Where'd it go? So I'm currently reading, I don't have it with me because it's down in the car, but I am currently Warbringer by Christopher G. Brenning, second in the Hellborn King saga. Really enjoying that. Another long one, 600-something pages, so I'm making my way slowly through that. And then I'm also reading Wolves by DJ Moles. I think that's Moles. I think you pronounce it Moles. So this is post-apocalyptic. 10 years have gone after the collapse, and it's just following a guy who's hunting some slavers who took his kid. So there's that kind of thing. Post-apocalyptic vibes. All right. And then I picked up a few books. Took some books into a local bookstore down here, and got $45 worth of store credit, so I picked up a few books. I still have more. These only took up like me $7, so it picked up Cameron Hurley's The Mirror Empire, the Worldbreaker Saga, book 1. It was on my to-read shelf or want-to-read shelf on Goodreads, so I picked it up. I have the first 3 of these. This is the third in the Brent Weeks, Beyond Shadows. I have the first 2, I should say. I found this at my local library for $2, I think. So I have that series is complete, so I can start that. And then this is another one I found at that bookstore. This is The Light of Burning Shadows, book 2 of The Iron Elves by Chris Evans. Not that Chris Evans, but this is book 2, and I have the first one, so I can start that one here. And then I found this one at my local library for $2. You probably saw this before. This is the Starless Crown by James Rollins, famous for his Sigma Force series. I had rented this book, and I read a little bit, but I put it down. Just couldn't get into it, but found it for $2 hardcover. And the second book just came out, so I'm going to try this one again. It's not that I didn't like the story. It's just that I had a lot of stuff going on, other stuff to read, and just life getting away. So I picked this up, $2. I had to give it back to the library, so I figured I own one. All right, that's pretty much it for book updates. Stay tuned this Sunday. We are going to Jose and I. It's going to be what time? It's a the time is well, it's 9 a.m. for Arizona time, so it'll be 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. Empire of Silence, Christopher Rocchio, Jose over at Amazing Worlds, and I will be chatting. So if you feel free to stop by, feel free to watch it later. But yeah, if you want to join us, feel free to stop on by, maybe hop on if you want. Talk about Empire of Silence. Overall, I think that we both kind of agree that this is a good setup book. And I'm looking forward to The Howling Dark. I have it back up there. I'm going to be starting that in March here. But yeah, so stop by. That's all I got, everybody. Take care, and see you later.